What's going on, Eder peeps? Resonok here with another video for you. Today we are going to talk about transmogrification and what goes into that one. So we are currently in Terrasaga's abode, where there is a transmogrification table. And what we are going to do is come over here and we'll get it started. So when it comes to trying to do anything related to getting shards or getting runes or changing one into another, transmogging them, you need to come to this table. So if we look at the recipe list, this will give you an idea of what you can do. So any shard plus a blank rune stone is going to give you a purging rune, which will remove any negative stats from a gear. If you do 2 shards in a blank, you'll get an exalt rune, which will let you increase the number of upgrades you can do to a piece of gear. Go further, 3 shards of any type of metal is going to give you a soul fragment, which lets you upgrade things past level 5, and we'll go over that in another video. If you want to do a reforge rune, which lets you reforge the stats on an item, you need a shard, a blank rune stone, and a soul fragment. And then if you want to get a single shard back from a rune, all you need to do is put one on the table, and it will give you a corresponding rune of that tier. Going past that, if you want to reforge a rune into a higher tier, so say from, blood chrome into meteor or whatever the next tier up is, then you'll need the rune to reforge, a shard that you want, plus a essence of chaos. And then that will let you upgrade to the next tier. Last but not least, we have the mimic runes. You can make these with any shard, a blank stone, the essence of mimicry, and that will give you the rune that you need in order to change that piece of gear into a cosmetic item that you can then just wear. So for example of that one, all of this gear I'm currently wearing right here, all this armor is cosmetic gear that somebody named Enro had given me from making Fireblood, pretty sure it's Fireblood gear into cosmetics. So that's how you do that. We're going to go over really quick on what this looks like. So the very first recipe here is going to be creating the purging rune. So we're going to take a blood chrome shard, a blank rune stone, and then we are going to hit transmogrify, and we're just going to do 1. So boom, there we go. We've created the Leth rune, which lets us purge. We're going to go ahead and do the exalt rune. So we're going to take 2 blood chrome shards and a blank rune stone. We're going to slap that on. Boom, this gave us a bill rune, which is the one that lets us increase how many times we can upgrade it. And then we can keep going down the list. We're not going to keep slamming all of these. I'll show you the frag one here. So this right here, this can be a blood chrome, a steel, and a onyx shard. It doesn't matter what kind they are. As long as they're sitting over here in your materials inventory when you do this, it will take everything that you want or everything that you have, and it will try to do it as many times as you tell it to. So we're just going to do it times 1 because I don't want to use all the shards in my inventory right now. And then boom, there you go. Now we have a soul frag. So now that we've done that, I'll show you the one last example here, and this is changing a rune back into a shard. And then boom, there you go. So you can kind of get your shards back if you really need to. A good way to do this is if you just get a bunch of runes that you don't need from, say, your hunts. You can use this to get more shards that you want in order to upgrade. I bought a Essence of Mimicry and an Essence of Chaos just to show you guys what it is. If you guys want these, once you progress a little bit further into the game, the only place I know of where to get them right now is Old Gouache's house, or Ghostwatch's house. This is where you can grab these. There's probably more places, I just haven't explored the game enough, but you can buy an Essence of Mimicry for 100 gold and then an Essence of Chaos for 50. So that's a really quick rundown of how to do the transmogrification system. If you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comments, and I will catch you guys later.